Hey everyone, Bradley Stalder here with the Player Profiler Projections team, and we're here to bring you the goods for week number 13, some bold projections. But before we get into week 13, we crushed it for you in week 12. Tony Pollard was a top 10 running back. He was expert consensus 22. We were 12 spots ahead, and he crushed it for us, over 100 rushing yards and got the touchdown. But not only did we win it for you with Tony Pollard, we also got it with Ameer Abdullah. We ranked Ameer Abdullah 15 spots ahead of consensus. And what did Abdullah do? He gave us a top 10 running back week. So we're here to bring you the goods for week number 13. The first bold projection is that Tee Higgins finishes as a top 6 wide receiver this week. The expert consensus has him at wide receiver 13. And when we start getting into this upper echelon of wide receiver, it's really ticky-tacky. But Higgins has been crushing this year. He is the wide receiver 6 in fantasy points per game. And it's been great. He's been out targeting Jamar Chase in the games that both of them have been active. Tee Higgins, number 6 among receivers in target share this season. Number 11 in target quality, right? Joe Burrow is getting him the ball. So that's what we're going to see here in do or die game for the Bengals in week 13. Essentially their whole season, everything comes down to this. Every game is a playoff game from here on out for win or go home, essentially, for the Bengals. That's how their playoff hopes are right now. And we expect that Tee Higgins is going to be heavily targeted yet again. So fire up Tee Higgins, not just as like a borderline fringe, like flex question. No, this is not Tee Higgins of the past. Joe Burrow is getting Tee Higgins the ball, top 6 wide receiver here in week 13. The second is a deeper cut. Wide receiver Adam Thielen. Expert consensus, wide receiver 58. We have Adam Thielen, wide receiver 43, 15 spots ahead of consensus. And Adam Thielen, he's old, he's reliable, but he is a player that has been targeted by Bryce Young down the field. Okay. And yes, he finished as wide receiver 46 last week. In the first week back from injury, we expect that he's going to continue to get targets. Jalen Coker is out for this game yet again. So we project Adam Thielen to continue in his role of 60, 70% snap share. That's what it's all about. Like, he's going to be a reliable option for Bryce Young. So if you are in dire straits, you need a deeper wide receiver, Adam Thielen is going to be an outlet for you. Fire up Adam Thielen as a wide receiver 4. Are you also desperate at running back? Because we've got one for you here. Hassan Haskins, expert consensus, running back 65. We project Hassan Haskins to be wide receiver or running back 43. Running back 43. And this has to do with how we are projecting the splits for the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, there's a lot of love for Kamani Vidal. I understand that. There's a lot of love, of course, for Gus Edwards. Like, those are obviously options in this backfield. But Hassan Haskins ran 11 routes in week number 12 against Baltimore. And in a game that we expect the Chargers to be in a shootout here in week 13, right? They're against Atlanta. It's going to be a nice little explosive possibility matchup. Haskins is the third down back possibility. So he may get some carries. He was a running back out of University of Michigan, a former 4th round pick. There's some good things to like about Hassan Haskins. We think that the expert consensus is just too low and how the projections are coming out compared to how Vidal and Gus Edwards and Haskins are going to split this. We do expect Vidal to get carries. We do expect Gus Edwards to get carries, but Hassan Haskins is also a deeper desperation running back. So running back 43. And some of you are thinking to yourself, Tank Bigsby is back. We want to fire him up. Well, I got some bad news for you. Our bold projections are that Tank Bigsby, the expert consensus ranked running back 37, is actually our projected running back 50. running back 50. And this is because we've seen Travis Etienne handle significant workloads as of late. Also, even when Bigsby over the last couple games when he was healthy, running back 31, running back 57, and then he got hurt in week 10, running back 65. And we'd seen even previously some low outputs, even from when he had explosive metrics. He was running back 36 week 1, running back 80 in week 2, running back 67 in week 3, running back 35 in week 4, running back 50 in week 6. Like, there were a couple spike weeks, but the floor is very scary for Tank Bigsby. We have him projected that way. He is not a confident back end running back 3 start. Instead, he is a desperation running back 50 type of player. So we even have Hassan Haskins ahead of Tank Bigsby for week number 13. All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Smash the subscribe button, hit the and share with your friends. Bradley Stalder from Player Profiler. Good luck with your week 13 fantasy football matchups, everyone.